How do you feel about another Tier 8 M41 Bulldog? How do you feel about another Tier 8 Premium light tank M41 Bulldog? This is what we are going to receive fairly soon, this time from China, M41D. Upcoming Tier 8 Premium light tank from China. But don't worry guys, this vehicle actually existed, like many other M41's versions, different versions under different flags, as we can read from the M41 Walker Bulldog's Wikipedia page. M41D, M41 modified by the Republic of China Army with a new Detroit diesel 8V71T diesel engine, enabling the tank to reach speed up to 72 km per hour and increasing its range to 450 km. Well, we have nothing to do with that extra range over here, but it would be kinda neat if we had working fuel tanks. If your fuel tank gets hit, you run out of fuel and you cannot move anymore. That would be kinda awesome, but at least it is good to know that M41D actually existed. So, looking at this list over here guys, I can say that already we are not done with the M41s in this game. We have M41 DK1 edition, for example, modified by the Royal Danish Army. We have M41E, modified by the Spanish Army, and the Spanish Army had couple M41s, for example M41 Hakko as well, or Heiko, or however I have to call it. We had the Brazilian Army version M41B, so I guess we are going to see more M41s in the future. At the moment, this one and the Tier 8 Premium M41 90mm GF edition, Grand Final edition, or simply 90mm version, Tier 8 German Premium light tank, and of course the original, the OG M41 Walker Bulldog in the American Tech Tree. But if you want to learn more about M41D in real life, then this is your way to do it. Good luck. But I am here today to show you what this vehicle is all about in this game in the world of tanks. So here are a couple first pictures about M41D. Well, surprise, surprise, it looks like M41 Walker Bulldog. Yeah. It was kinda shocking to me as well, but let's take a look at the first specs. As always guys, keep in mind the characteristics are subject to change, as you can read from the top right corner as well. So Tier 8 Premium light tank with 1050 hit points, hull armor and turret armor, well we can say it doesn't have any armor whatsoever, 25, 25 and 19 on the hull and 25 all around on the turret. So, well yes, it has some sloping, but it can see up to Tier 10 vehicles, so if you are going to bounce anything, it is your time to buy lottery tickets, let's put it that way. Engine power 700 horsepower engine, which is really interesting. More about that in a moment when I compare it to the 90mm GF version. Turret traverse speed 50, hull traverse speed 54, view range 370 meters. Top speed 74 km per hour, reverse speed 22 km per hour, power to weight ratio 28.8, which is really good. Penetration values 186, 220 and 38. Damage numbers 170, 170 and 260. Accuracy 0.36, aiming time 1.6 seconds, which is god-like aiming time, stock aiming time already, and reload time 4.8 seconds. Gun depression -9 degrees, gun elevation 19 degrees. So this is M41D on the paper, at least at the moment. Now before I am going to compare it to the German Premium M41, let's quickly take a look what Wargaming has to say. So stat-wise it will be close to the original. The main differences are slightly better gun, a bit slower acceleration and a tad shortened spotting range. Thus the vehicle will be similar to the other Chinese light tanks, which tend to place firepower over mobility. To sum it up, it's the same lovable good old Bulldog, excellent gun depression and good maneuverability, together with a large frame. Only that this one is more of a damage dealer. Depending on the test results, the stats of the M41D may change. So now let's compare this one, M41D, to the German 90mm Bulldog. because both vehicles are premium tanks. So let's see the difference, and I would say playstyle is actually going to be quite a bit different, because simply by looking at the guns, standard penetration on M41D is better, 4mm better, but at the same time premium shell penetration is only 220 compared to the 250 that you get on the German 90mm version. And over here on M41D you do not get that crazy good HE round with 102mm of penetration that literally rips all the other light tanks into pieces. I love that round on the M41 90mm. Now 90mm has a bit better alpha damage as well, 240 versus 170, but of course reload time is longer, 6.33 seconds compared to the 4.8 seconds. Aiming time kinda stays the same, 173 seconds compared to the 1.6 seconds on M41D. And accuracy is the same actually, 0.36. So gun is quite a bit different and interesting in my opinion. One is more like a faster firing with 170 alpha damage, and the other one has better alpha damage, a bit slower firing gun, and good HE round and good premium penetration. That 220 premium penetration on M41D can actually be quite problematic in tier 10 battles at least. But oh well. Now mobility is better on M41D, extra 200 horsepower on the engine power, 700 compared to the 500, power to weight ratio difference is also over here, 28.8 compared to the 21.28. Top speed 74 compared to the German 72.4 kilometers per hour, and tank traverse speed. Okay, this is kind of the same, but mobility is better on M41D. Now, what else? Gun depression is also better by 1 degrees, -9 degrees of gun depression compared to the -8 degrees. Hit points, 50 less hit points, interesting. Bulldog, German Bulldog gets 1100. View range is a lot weaker actually. German Bulldog has 400 meters and this one only 370, so this makes a huge difference actually. I would like to know the camo values as well to compare them to the max, but at the moment, that much about it. So better mobility on M41D, and I would say still a bit better gun on German M41, simply because of that extra penetration on premium rounds that makes your life easier in tier 9, in tier 10 battles, and that really good HE round with 102mm of penetration. And what was the alpha damage actually? 320 alpha damage with that shell. So all in all, it is M41 Bulldog under the Chinese Tech 3 with a bit different playstyle, and a lot more M41s still to come. Just wait for it, guys. Anyway, let me know what you think about this one. Now, moving on into the next topic. Next up, let's talk about vehicle trade-in and trading in your premium tanks. Under my previous episode, I received quite a few questions. Des, should I trade in this vehicle? Should I trade in that vehicle? Well, for me, it is really hard to tell what you should trade in, what you should not trade in, because in some comments I saw vehicles that I really enjoy, but maybe you do not enjoy it. For example, I saw Series C, AMX Series C for quite a few times. Now guys, ask yourself this. Are you playing with this vehicle? If you are playing with this tank, are you enjoying yourself? Are you enjoying your gaming experience? If you are not playing with some of your premium tanks, like not at all, then for sure you should trade it in for something else, for something that you actually are going to use. Once again, CDC for example, in my opinion, it is one of the hardest tier 8 premium tanks to play with. It doesn't forgive you any mistakes whatsoever. I mean, for the average player base in this game, it is extremely demanding vehicle. Well, the only way to get away, to escape from your mistakes is the mobility, but many times it is already too late to do that. Series C is a really hard tank to play with, and I would say it is only good credit maker for good players in this game. So if you are not enjoying Series C, then for sure dude, go ahead and trade it in for something else. At the moment, after they buffed many preferential premium tanks, they are really good in my opinion. Super Pershing is extremely awesome, and let me quickly see. Yes, you are able to trade in Super Pershing, so hopefully you are able to trade with your Series C for superbrushing, for example, but the mobility is completely different. But the main message from me is ask yourself if you are enjoying playing with that premium tank. If the answer is no, what are you not enjoying? Why are you not enjoying it? Is that the mobility? Is that the gun? And look into different options. Look into better gun handling premium tanks. Look into better mobility premium tanks, or more armored premium tanks, and so on. And if you do not know how the trading system works, I have never traded in any vehicles myself. Here is a quick introduction, a quick video for you to show you how it is done.
Special offer, World of Tanks trade-in. We take your old vehicle as payment for the new one. Purchase any Tier 6, 7 and 8 premium vehicle available in the in-game store with a discount. We take most Tier 6, 7 and 8 premium vehicles, with some very rare exceptions. Keep in mind, you can trade your vehicle only for a vehicle of the same tier or higher. This means that you can't trade a Tier 8 vehicle for a Tier 6 vehicle. It works the other way round though. Look at the tech tree. The vehicles that are eligible for a trade-in discount using one of the vehicles you own will be marked with a special icon. One vehicle gets traded for another. You can't trade one vehicle and receive discounts for several vehicles. When you trade an old vehicle for a new one, half its price in gold gets discounted from your purchase. The actual prices of both vehicles, with all possible discounts, are used for the transaction. There are two ways to trade a vehicle. Click on an icon in the tech tree. Use Garage's Armory. A special filter was added, a small but important detail. The operation won't go through if you trade a vehicle with a crew and there's no free space in the barracks. And one final detail, so pay attention. If you trade in a vehicle, it's impossible to recover it using credits. Consider your choice carefully. Enjoy trading, tankers!
I don't know, hopefully it helps you out. You are able to trade in your vehicles starting from today until 26 October, so you have quite a few days to do that, to think about all the premium tanks, to watch review episodes, my review episodes for example. And next week I'm actually thinking about making one ultimate preferential premium tank showcase episode where I play with every single tier 8 preferential premium tank that was buffed in the update 1.2, so maybe you want to wait for that episode to make up your mind, but those preferential premium tanks are a lot better now. And if you hate the matchmaking, maybe you want to look into those vehicles. Either way, I wish you good luck making up your mind. I know it is not easy, but if you feel naked, if you do not have any cups to drink your morning coffee or your tea from, or maybe your loved one is naked, well, that is actually not super bad, but if you are naked, I got you covered. I got something for you in my Beast Mode Care store. Link is in the description. Go check it out if you want to support me. YouTube at the moment is how it is. It isn't. It isn't, okay? So we have to plug it. Forgive me, guys. I do not want to do it in every single episode, but I freaking have to. Okay? I got you covered. Stay awesome, take care, and bye.